Good morning, everyone, people present and people watching this in the future. I am Jan Jorgensen at soundandlighthealingarts.com and here to help reorchestrate your own body, physical, mental, and emotional self, and get connected to your spiritual core. But more than that, then radiate out inspiration and hope for the world, for all the potential changes that we can create by harnessing our thoughts, our consciousness, and even more important, making intentions. Making an intention in our life is so much more powerful than just living by habit or by living by default or living by our old patterns or the ways people expect us to live. So if you are here, you are ready to take sequential steps to learning about the Be the Light process that helps you take the reins of your own existence and send ripples out for more benevolent, higher incomes. Oh, isn't that funny? Outcomes, which equals abundance and resources. And you've probably known the more that you follow spirit, the abundance comes. So funny, I made that little twist, incomes. If you are here and if you are in your mission and you are doing what gives you joy and light, and if you are on the Lightworkers team, you in fact will have all that you need. Sometimes a little simplification. So I picked a card for today's meditation, and welcome again to everyone. And I thought this is an interesting card if I'm going to help people get calm and create hope and inspiration. But this kind of says it all. We were each born with a particular skill set of something we were born to do. And then we listen to everybody else. They say when you're 12 years old, that's when you know who you really are and what you want to be. Well, I would stand in front of the mirror and I'd be Judy Garland and sing Over the Rainbow. Yesterday, a full, almost double rainbow came. We could see it because we live on a hill. And the delight that people felt seeing that rainbow. And I said, hey, wait a minute. Maybe, just maybe, I'm moving into the manifestation that this property itself, under my stewardship, can hold a high vibration and help people feel that we have gone beyond trauma into a lighter realm over the rainbow. But I digress. So the card I picked is the best way to be happy and live long is to follow your passion or do what you love. Think about that. If love is the highest vibration in the world, and you are loving yourself and loving what you're doing, you're already emanating light. And think about it. You don't have to know processes. You don't have to pray. You don't have to, you just do what you love. Now think about that. Do you know anybody who is so engaged with their life and doing what they love? And it could be service or just painting, which is great service because those colors and movement activate new fields, new ideations, new visions in other people. So don't underestimate that what you love doing isn't fully in your mission. Just by loving what you're doing. Maybe you make chocolates. I know when I get a box of gorgeous chocolates, I am so thrilled. That raises my vibration. Someone loved me enough to give it to me. They taste delicious. The field, not a pleasure particularly, which is fleeting, but of love and goodness and beauty and order. So think about what it is in your life that you are passionate about. And then think about what percent of my life am I actually doing that? Sometimes we like to do something just a little bit too much of it is too much. So it's going to be a different, unique formula for everybody. But this card, look at this. Look at that. She's surrounded by light. Her hair is flying. Talk about an impassioned, lit up being. Follow your passion. This is one of my cards in the Be the Light Divine Alchemy deck. And it's Divine Feminine Leadership. You are in your ultimate leadership position when you are exuding love for yourself, happiness for what you're doing. And people will think, how come with all the things in the world, she seems to be humming along, or he seems to be humming along? It's because you are listening to your heart, that little Geiger counter. Yes, I love to do this, and I'm going to dial it in and do it more, and I'm going to build, and I'm going to grow, and I'm going to be an inspiration to other women. That's the best way to be a leader. Nobody wants to be told what to do. You need to do this process. You're not doing this right. Be an inspiration by being full of passion. Nobody invites you into your passion. Has anybody come up and said to you today or yesterday or any time, well, you know, you really should just do what you love all the time? Only you can give yourself permission to do this. So you must just do it. Feel into your heart that electromagnetic headquarters with the highest wisdom that really knows you, apart from your mind, that is counting on, well, I have medical benefits, I have this, I have that, I'm safe. Well, believe me, moving forward, things are breaking up. Our sense of safety is going to be so in the rear view mirror, it'll be laughable. So it's time to get on board with doing with what gives you great joy, because that will gravitate in all of the resources that you need. Hold on one second. Hey Siri, stop the music. I was playing really beautiful spa music in the background, but she started leading a meditation, so it became okay. It is the key to everything to be engaged in your passion. Make your list and circle the thing you love to do and do it. And do it a little bit more. Give yourself permission. So, we're moving into the affirmation. So go ahead. I see everybody's muted. And say this after me. I give myself permission. I give myself permission to follow my passion. To follow my passion. As it serves my highest good. And my planetary mission. So sometimes people say, well, I can't just sit around and do what I want. I have a partner, I have a family. Well, let's just think about it. You've trained them to accept certain parts of yourself and let them see you in your happier mode, more available, more rested. And if they're still at odds, then you need to have a little bit more solo time, or even decide, is this resonance sustainable with these people in this environment? So now we're going to look at today's meditation. It was interesting, that card again, because it does speak to raising our vibration and being the light. But this morning in the shower, I got a message that today's meditation I should do like I really mean it, and to lay it out in a new way, because it's very important, this Be the Light process. So I'm going to just say a little bit before we drop in. In the shower, I was shown that I'm teaching a class at Oak Ridge University on the Be the Light process, which is how to intentionally set your consciousness, relax, remove all the lower vibrations and hone into a place to intend and actually allow for a change in the 3D and miracles as guided by the higher spiritual realms. And at Oak Ridge University, it was founded by a woman named Judith, who has channeled Yeshua, or Jesus Christ, for decades and written dozens of books, a renowned expert channeler on Jesus. So I was thinking today that she actually told the new director of Oak Ridge University, what Jan is teaching is the next step. It is absolutely. When Christ said, this you shall do and more, actually going from listening to his words, being calm, or Mary Magdalene's work and being inspired, it is to being actually learning the physics and the processes, the vibrational, mathematical realms that we can embody our own Christed consciousness and exactly how to do it, an exact change, affect change in the 3D world by holding higher vibrations. So a light bulb went on that this you shall do and more, and I'm teaching the more. Oh, we all are. I mean, a lot of people are doing it, but the Be the Light process was put together with 20 years of working with, I believe, the purest, smartest spiritual teachers and scientists, and quantum entanglement theory thrown in now that whatever we do affects everything else. So every thought and emotion that you have goes out into the realm. Think about all the people in fear and angst now, and the earth mirrors that. Geophysical changes, fires, wars, tumultuous, and chaos. So in the Be the Light method, and today's goal for the Be the Light method, turning on that light switch, is to not be part of that matrix. Remove your fear, remove your angst, turn it around, and restore hope and inspiration for yourself. And now it makes sense why I picked Follow Your Passion. Because if you are doing what you love, the rest of the low vibration is actually served, because there is a law in physics that lower vibration moves towards higher vibration realms. So if here you are in your joy, cooking, dancing, whatever it is, you are radiating and emitting beautiful light and potential for those in fear and those feeling dark to be lifted, even if you never meet them. Because in the grid, we are all connected. We're all connected. So I had this idea. I go dancing every Friday morning. And the women there, it's just ecstatic. We dance. So I'm at the Chimicum Cafe the other day, and I'm at the counter because my partner made an appointment over our Sunday date. What? And my dancing lady partner walks in, takes the seat, and I look at her and I go, like this. And three of us ended up being on the corner in downtown Port Townsend one day, and there was music playing, and we start dancing. So I am filming hilarious, over-the-top, joyful interludes and posting them, knowing, do you see how simple it is to make that bubbly joy? So these are just little examples for you. You can shift the entire matrix. But let's drop in now to the Be the Light meditation process. All right. These are the steps. Take a deep breath through your nose and out through your mouth. We ask and intend to set a sacred space, and you put yourself in a beautiful, your head here and your feet here, in a beautiful octahedron. You are removed from everyone else's thoughts about you, the news, agendas, even your own thoughts about you. In this beautiful, because the universe is geometrical, your beautiful electromagnetic body is resting and residing peacefully and calmly in this space. Because you are taking your attention to your heart and you're pulling the shades down on your thinking and your mind. Give yourself the grace to stop thinking for 10 more minutes. Let go. We're going to ask and intend that our body go to the still point or 0 point. No thoughts, and that our 0 points are lining up with the 0 points of the lacy-like grid of all that is. And now you could potentially be feeling that you are floating safely in nothingness. And this in itself is healing. We ask that our breath and our heartbeat ratio come to a coherent, life-supporting realm. We ask that our muscles let go, unclench. We ask that our beautiful brain be a blank slate. So now we move into the intention, because we are in the powerhouse point of all potential in the 0 point. Take a breath through your nose and out through your mouth. We ask and intend that any angst about social chaos, divisiveness, accelerating unknowns, we ask all of that remain outside of our energy field. That we can still witness, discern, but we are choosing to not add to the fear. We are choosing to hold a higher vibration. We know that we can do this, and we are choosing to do this. We ask and intend that we remove any cording that we have with other people, individuals, groups, social media, that we tend to lean into and absorb their emotions. Take a nice deep breath and feel that you can actually take a nice deep breath because you've removed everything that is unnecessary for you. So go ahead and kind of go through your body and see, is there any place that is still tight, resistant, and just make a choice to let it go. We're choosing to not entrain with the mass consciousness, other people's thoughts, needs, or pains. We know that we are in the highest service when we are holding our own highest quotient of inner light. So we open our crown chakra and we allow ourselves to receive a beautiful flow, almost like just a flow, a searchlight coming down, and it found you and is now melting down through your brain, your cranium, your neck, your shoulders. And it is a beautiful, warm, healing, aligning, liquid light that continues to remove any dodgy little misaligned particles of energy in all systems. We ask that all parts of ourselves, emotional, physical, and mental, be harmonized now to a new high vibrational preset that we can return to at any time simply by recalling it and anchoring into it. If you'd like to make a picture of something that you can envision, we are training our body like a muscle to relax and let go and get back into our flow and alignment. So in this space, we naturally feel restored, more hopeful, and will become an inspiration for others. This was our goal for today. Let's go a little bit further. Imagine that there is a huge movie unfolding in front of you in this state, and see yourself happy, moving, light, joyful, in your passion, and see it and live into it. And we let our spirit guides assist in this visualization. We let it be vivid, and we let it go even further, bigger. Let this expand. If you see yourself speaking on a stage, see yourself doing a global podcast. If you see yourself teaching children, see yourself teaching a template program that goes just to the right children that need it in the right places on this earth. Whatever it is that lights you up, see it being lit up on this screen, and you are breathing it in and manifesting it in your imaginal cellular realm, and it is anchoring in joyfully now. And because our ideation is limited to what we've done and what we think we can do, this is a vivid movie of anything is possible. And we might not even see, maybe you're seeing the first scene of the movie. So imagine into that it gets better and better and better. Scene 2, scene 3, and you're happier, more empowered, more full of light. And see your light affecting, inspiring, infecting other people with this contagious joy of doing what they love, which is grounded in truth, beauty, love, and goodness. So take a nice deep breath. We've done the work here. We're letting it percolate. Beautiful. And it's going up into our jaw, our neck, our heart, so that when we go in the world, our voice will radiate our intention for what we love doing. And our body will do it joyously. We've seen ourselves. We put ourselves in the movie. We are drinking and owning and digesting and being the highest, most joyful version of ourselves. And just so you know, things happen in the etheric first, the imaginal realm, and then they very gently come into the physical realm and are made manifest. And it's true. You're in high school, you're looking at all the colleges, and then you pick a college, you end up going there. Same thing. You are choosing, you're getting a PhD in joy of life and fulfilling and being with and in your passion as the highest thank you to the Creator for putting you in this body with these gifts this time around to make a difference on the team of light workers, lighting up the world with new possibilities, which can't happen unless you are in your passion. Permission to embrace and be in your passion. And so it is. So we'll finish up this meditation by imagining that there is a golden resilient egg all around your energy field. Beautiful. Everything bounces off. It's semi-resilient, kind of bouncy. So we are now finishing up with today's message. and meditation. I am Jan Jorgensen at Sound and Light Healing Arts, and I do this meditation every Wednesday morning. It's always free at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Watch for the link on my website. Thank you.